I had a great time in my NuCanoe Unlimited the other day. It is a fantastic kayak. I really never rigged anything up because I knew I was only going to be in it just a little bit. There's a guy leaf blowing across the street there, and I don't really want to close the garage door. It's hot. So anyway, I hope you can hear me okay. I had taken a cutting board and made a console for my Flint. I believe it will also fit in my Unlimited. The track is about 1/4 inches wider, and all I did was just oval out the holes just a little bit. I think it's going to work fine. And I had several things mounted on it. They sell consoles for it, but they're so darned expensive. This cutting board was $7.95 at Sam's. I angled off the front a little bit. I think you can see it, just to give it a little bit of a contour fit in there. And I just drilled my own holes. I'm going to go ahead and set this in there with the bolts, see if it lines up all right, and then I'll bring you back and show you some of the things that I'm going to mount on. The console fits great. It, like I say, I widened the holes, the 4 mounting holes. I just oblonged or ovaled out the holes, maybe 1/8 of an inch on each side, and it dropped right in the exact same pattern as the Flint. Now, as you can see, I can move this back or forwards a little bit. I think this is about where I want it. You'll notice a lot of holes on there. There were rod holders. There was actually a mounting area for the little battery box. The depth finder was mounted on there. I'm going to go ahead and rig that stuff up like I think that I'm going to want it. I'm not sure about the depth finder. With the location back here of the scupper hole transducer, I'm not sure if I want to try to run that wire through the tracks there and maybe daub a little silicone in to kind of hold it in place. I'm afraid that'll obstruct some of the water drainage, although I sure haven't had any problem with water drainage on this. It drains perfect, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm trying to get this rigged up where I can carry quite a bit of stuff without a lot of interference. And this little console up here, like I said, I think this thing was $7.95 at Sam's. It's a 22-inch wide cutting board. I believe it was 22 by 18 or 22 by 16, something like that. They sell them out there for $7.95. I imagine Walmart and everybody else sells them too. Let me go ahead and get some of the stuff that's going to go on it bolted down, and then I'll come back and kind of show you a little bit more. Okay, like I was saying, this is not a necessarily a finished product. I've got a learning curve with it. This is about how I had it set up on the Flint though. I have 2 rod holders. They are Scotty mounts, so they'll go several different directions. But I'm thinking I may rig a larger waterproof box, like a Pelican box or something, on that center track, and have my depth finder and my battery and everything all consolidated into one box. That's going to be another rigging video for another day. But anyway, this was, like I say, pretty cheap compared to buying a factory console. It's obviously not quite as cool, but like I said, it was $7.95. I hope this helps somebody with, some ideas on this of what they can do. I'm kind of a do-it-yourselfer, and I don't like blowing a whole lot of money. I'd love to have that NuCanoe console they're going to sell for this. If it's not, it may already be on the market, but it's $200 plus probably shipping. So I don't think I want to do that. Anyway, keep watching if you would. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope I can entertain you guys, and I hope you'll stick with me while I learn to get a little better talking on the camera and have some interesting content for you. Thanks a lot.